For polynomial, one of the most basic for polynomial will be doing long division with polynomials. So first of all, polynomials, right, are expression, algebra equation with a variety of power. So it can be, there's a lot of power, x squared, x cubed. So that is the idea of polynomial. And then when we refer, so because of the variety of powers, when we say degree of polynomial, we refer to the highest power. Okay, so for example, if you look at example 1, okay, the highest is x squared. So it is a degree 2 polynomial. And if you look at this one, the highest is x cubed. So it's polynomial with degree 3. So in the last expression, there's only an x4, but you don't see any x cubed, x squared, or x. So whatever is it, you look for the highest power. So that's a degree 4. So a linear function will be a degree 1. So the first thing will be you need to know how to do a long division. So a long division is a bit like the kind that you did in primary school, except that we are not doing numbers. We are doing in an algebra format. So like I use this example to show you. So the expression that is inside the long division is known as a dividend. And when you here, we are going to divide by x minus 1. So this x minus 1 is a divisor. So as we get through the long division, we will be getting something called quotient, and we will be getting the remainder. Okay, so how we going to go about doing a long division? So we will compare the first term, 2x cubed with x. So you're going to be asking yourself, x times something to give me a 2x cubed. So there will be a 2x squared. So the quotient that you chose will be multiplied to the divisor. So now that you already chosen 2x squared, you multiply by x minus 1. So you should get a 2x cubed minus 2x squared. So, okay, with the selected quotient, I will be getting a 2x cubed minus 2x squared. So during the subtraction, you're going to be subtracting carefully. 2x cubed subtract 2x cubed will usually disappear. It is the second one that is usually a bit more confusing. So take a look. Minus 4x squared minus minus. So you can make the sign error can be made quite easily. So negative negative means you plus a 2x squared. So that is the first step, or rather like first layer of long division. So you bring down whatever that you have not used. And then we're going to repeat the whole process again. I'm going to choose another quotient in such a way that x multiplied this will get a minus 2x squared. So I should get a minus 2x. So minus 2x multiplied with the whole divisor. So I will get a minus 2x squared plus 2x. Again, be careful of the subtraction, particularly in the second term. So be careful of the one that says x minus 2x. So that will become x minus 2x. So x minus 2x will be a minus x. Then you bring down whatever you have not used. And then we're going to repeat one more time. Okay, we're going to repeat until we couldn't go on anymore. So we will not be able to carry on if the remainder is 1 degree lower than the divisor. So this is a linear divisor. So this is a linear divisor, means the degree is 1. So you will stop when your remainder is degree 0. So degree 0 is just a constant. So here we can stop until we get a numerical remainder. But sometimes you might not. So if your divisor is a quadratic, your remainder will be a linear function. So it's 1 degree down. So I'm going to repeat all over again. So x times minus 1 is going to give me a minus x. So minus 1 times the whole thing. You will get a minus x plus 1. Subtract. So again, be careful of your subtraction. Minus 2, minus 1. So I will get a minus 3. So minus 3 is my remainder. So at the end of a long division, you should see the relationship. You should see this relationship. You should be able to pick up the dividend. So that means, right, this dividend is a product. It's a product of quotient and divisor. So it's multipliable. So it will be x minus 1, 2x squared minus 2x minus 1. And whatever left is the remainder. So if you really go for your expansion, right? So if you want to check backwards, which is not necessary here, you go and expand out and you add this part. You should get back the original dividend, the expression that's inside. So plus minus will become a minus 3. So for the long division, there is always a relationship. So there are some conceptual questions that deals with this concept. So they might phrase it to you in this manner. It will be good, or you might be tested to swing backwards. So when you look at a polynomial like this, would you be able to tell the different component? So for example, would you be able to tell that this is the divisor, this is the quotient, and then this is the remainder? So there are some very conceptual questions that deal with this format. But the most basic is your technicality for long division. You shouldn't have careless mistake, or else a lot of things will be affected. So we will be using this for cubic equation. We also be using this for partial fraction. Okay, so that's why this one will affect quite a substantial amount in this polynomial topic.